Hello everyone, this is Diane. I'm going to do a little bit of work in the second of these spring animal journals. I have this one pretty much done. I may add more to it, I'm not sure, but I did get the cover made. And if you remember that pillowcase fabric it was one of the choices that I had for the Ephemeris Heart Song journals, and some of you thought I was going to use this green part, and you liked that, but I didn't. I went with something else, but I decided that it was perfect for these journals. See how nice that looks? And I did a fabric pocket on the back with a tiny little fabric pocket right here. I don't know if this will fit, no, but you get the idea. I'll have to find something tiny to fit in there. And this large KB and Friends cards, I had to trim off a tiny bit off each edge, and it fits in there. So that's done, and I think the pages are done. Like I said, I might add a little bit more, but right now I'm going to move on and work in this one. I was cleaning it, and there was residue of a price sticker here, and I actually rubbed the book paper right off. So I'm going to have to patch that up with some fabric. So I'm going to set the cover aside, and we're just going to focus on the pages right now. And I've done the lace and the colored trim that I added on one page in each signature. So let's just continue on and see what we need to do in here. This is a calendar page, and it's by the same artist that did the illustrations for this book. So I had enough pages to use one for each signature. Probably have more left over, but I think I used some previously also, but I did have enough for this. But when you turn it over, you have an upside down calendar that's all written on. So I am just covering it with paper, and I pulled some Roxy Creations papers and Amity Bloom papers. Some springy things. So I'll just find something that I like with this, with the look of this journal. I like the smaller pieces to help fill in as needed. Looking for something springy. I do like this one. These are probably summer flowers, but I like the blue color. It looks fresh. This one's pretty too. I'm going to have to do 3 of these calendar pages. And just the text here is nice. Let's look at, this is Roxy Creations. Her collages are so nice. So that's a pretty one. That's a pretty one. There's no real floral thing going on, so these might be nice. I like this. It looks like little buds, and you see a lot of buds in the springtime. There are holes in that particular fabric that she used for this, but that's okay. And then these are wallpapers, so any of those would work too. Nice spring green. Back to Amity Bloom here. That would be nice. It would give some journaling space too. Well, I'm sure I have enough here. Just gonna trim the white off. And I know this is too wide. There is something about this paper trimmer that my papers always end up a little bit, see, they're not cut right. That's the front. So I'll glue that down, and then I have this little strip to cover. So I could do that. I haven't had a lot of good blocks of time in here because I've had appointments and obligations, and I have about an hour right now. Got my hair cut today. It was supposed to be a trim, but it's a cut. She blew it dry with a diffuser, and it's really curly. So it probably looks shorter than it really is. Well, I know it does. If I straightened it, it would look a lot longer, but I usually wear it curly anyway. So we'll see. I mean, I don't mind. It really, really needed, it had been about a year, I'm ashamed to say, and it was really awful. So it really needed to be cut, and I don't mind, you know, it always grows back, and I don't want it to be that long anymore. I told her, as I've said to other beauticians, that I feel like at my age I shouldn't wear my hair this long, but if I cut it short, it just, I can't do anything with it because of the curl. And she said I should not cut it. There's no reason why I have to cut it. I just need to take care of it. But I can wear it short her. I don't have to wear it halfway down my back. All right, there's that. And I could embellish that with something if I wanted to. For example, I could do something like that on it, just to give it a little more of a collage look. This looks like wallpaper and linens combined. I'm not going to do anything right now, but I just wanted to give you an example. Here, I added one of Roxy Creations journal cards, which I thought looked pretty. This is the extra piece that I had to add on. And these were not quite as wide, so I added this strip at the bottom to cover that up. And then I added this little fussy cut from KB and Friends to make a tuck spot. So that will be later, whatever I'm going to do to that. On this page, I'm just going to add a little piece of lace as an embellishment. Do this one. I'll probably add the pink one in to a different signature. But this one is vintage. Trying to see if there's a right side. So I'm going to go to my son's when I'm done with this video, and we're going to have pizza and games, board games, in honor of my husband's birthday. Usually we've been going out to a restaurant. The only time we didn't go to a restaurant was when we were all in lockdown, and we were able to order delivery from a local restaurant. And we had a really good time just sitting at the table and eating barbecue. And I don't know if we played games that night or not, but we decided this time to not go out, just to get some pizza and play games, because my husband loved to play board games. My whole family likes to play board games. I'm the only one that doesn't. Depends on the game. I can have fun with it. That's all I need to do to that page. Then we have a piece of stationery, and then this dyed page. And here I'm going to add a little, just a little glued on book piece. Or even a little Denison sticker or German scrap. I didn't have these out when I did the other journal, the other book that I just did the pages. I forgot to get these things out. This is a little digital, a little embroidered piece with some fawns nibbling leaves. I think I'll add that. This set was a page of this size pieces, all embroidery. I think it was from My Favorite Ephemera, the name of the shop, but I'm not sure. Tomorrow I should have a full day in here, but you never know. You just never know. This page gets a fabric flip, and I already made one. I didn't make the others, but I made one. Although I just put the top back on that glue, I'm going to knead it. This is a piece of linen that I had dyed with fabric dye when I was doing batches of fabric dyed stuff quite a long time ago. I still have some pieces of the fabrics that I did. I'd like to have another session doing that, maybe when the weather's nice. It's cold again, and maybe I would want to put them out on the porch and, you know, put some doilies on them on paper. Now this book, I cut up most of the pages. I only had one page to use as a page, but these are the images that I cut from the book. And it really didn't have a lot of pages. Oh, isn't that cute? So I'm looking for something that can be a pocket here. These are too big to just be a pocket. They could be tuck spots. They're also cute. I think I will save these for the middle signature. But these are images from book pages. I wonder where my little scissors are. I'm keeping the pockets and tags and things simple, just to showcase the pretty images. So for the insert, I'm just going to take one of the cutoff strips, and I think because there's not much color here, it's a good opportunity to use this. That's on that page too, so it's just a continuation of that, I guess. If I don't like it, I can switch it out for something else. So I just fold that piece, which happens to be 4 1/4 inches, and I round the corners. And then I'll just glue an image to the front. This is a page from a tiny little book. So I took up a lot of the writing space off of this white page, but I gave you that much. And some decorations, some pretty images. Another thing that I did on this page, on the other book, was add a quote. So let me see if I have anything that would work. Got some here. Who sees what I see? It is something funny. Oh, I'm going to use this one just because this acorn just dropped out of the tree. And this says, "There's nothing else in the whole world I could wish for," he whispered. I think this would look better being here instead of cutting up whole world. I'll keep the whole world together. It's chilly today, and the wind's been blowing for several days. We've been in the low 30s during the day with wind, which makes it a lot colder. With flurries, but nothing that accumulates. And I will probably add a little bit of something right here. I don't know what. It could be a piece of lace, or it could be a flower cut out or something. I just don't know yet. Okay, on this page I get to make one of those tuck spots with the shapes. Oh, I really need my little scissors. They've got to be here somewhere. I'll just grab the ones from the living room. Sweet little bunny. Now let's make us a little tuck spot. There's some blue in those flowers, and this would stand out nicely against that page. And I can use this little tag maybe from KB and Friends. Or this smaller one. Yeah, because that brings in some of the yellow from the paper. I like that. Looking at some more words. How much fun this will be. Okay, I'm just going to start gluing stuff together. I just cut this tag out last night. I forget, and I put the glue on the top part that sticks off. Okay, now we can use these words. How much fun will this be? Oh, this will be. It's an exclamation, not a question. How much fun this will be. The words are fun, and then they help fill in the space too. I want it to flow, like you know how to read it without being confused. But I want to know if it'll work with this word over here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Looks better anyway. I love those Waddy Piper bunnies. If I could find another book illustrated by Waddy Piper, I would love it. Oh, I forgot I had gotten a message from Dana, who made my journal that I purchased from Fort Keepsy that I showed you the other day, and she explained who is involved with her shop and how some of the things were made, and I wanted to share with you. Oh, and she also begged me to open that letter that I got. Was it French? Because she has some, apparently, and hasn't opened them. She just sends them unopened in the journal, and she's dying to know. So she said, open the letter, because I showed it on my channel, and I said, I'm not going to open it. So I will. One of my viewers asked me to please open the letter. So now I want to open the letter. Okay, so I'm running a little short of time here, but I want to make a tag to go in this. So I'm going to cut this piece of cardstock 3.5 inches wide, because this is a wide book. My pages are 6 inches. And I think this would be 7 3/4. Is that right? Let me see. No, because that's too tall for this page. Oh, 6 3/4. So anyway, in my next video, I will start out by sharing with you information about For Keepsy. And right now their shop is empty, but they are working hard to replenish. This is a farm animal, so I could put this on the front. Or I could save this and put it in a farm journal. I think I might do that. This is cute. I'll use this. It's not quite straight, so I'm just making sure to get it straight. Because, you know, I cut it by hand. And then we will open that letter on camera. And everybody will be happy to find out what's in it. Sorry for the noise. Trying to keep these simple, but this is a little small, so I need to take up some more space. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do it in a more interesting way. It's a little too big. That's just right. But I don't like that color with this. That's cute, and isn't it okay if the scallops go off the tag? I think so. Just won't put the glue all the way out to the edge of the scallops, except for the top and bottom. You just hang off a tiny bit. See? He will go in here. I have to put reinforcement on it. This is a flower-shaped one. Yeah, that's it. And I'm out of time. So I just want to say thank you for coming with me today. And I still have some more work to do on this journal, but they're coming along very nicely. I'm very happy with them. And as soon as I get these done, I can do the one that's going to be done with my Bind It All. So then we'll have 3 spring journals. I don't know if I'll wait and list them all together or list these 2 and then work on the other. I guess it depends on how soon I get these done. But I do thank you for coming along with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.